when you gonna let somebody interview you, bro?
I mean, I've technically done interviews.
I'm gonna do it.
In depth. Like, how you gonna say that like somebody's like sat down and like line by line, like that type of shit.
I'm gonna do it.
Come on, I mean, I'm down.
I'm gonna do it before the year is out. I'm gonna do it.
I'm an open book. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and go live. Alright, Fred, hold on.
Doom 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 boom boom. Yeah. Well,
And this is just a great record.
I'ma give my son somebody he can look up to. I'ma teach my daughters how to love themselves and not be lustful. I drop shit like I'm Tom Brady without tuck rule. These rappers out here been feeding people corrupt food. Be in the present, in the now, or rush through the divine moments in life fade like grand poobas. Chickens came home to roost and I feel like Malcolm X walking in that ballroom, gas all fumes. Digging through the trash like some small raccoons, but what we found was treasure in desperate measures. Birds of a feather, but we can never flock together no more. I flew solo when I felt your cold weather. These niggas don't know no better, so they talk macho. Financially, I'm trying to be colossal. Before I lay me down to sleep and my eyes closed, why you don't see when the blessings come like you blindfolded? What's on the menu? Food for thought. Think I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying to you. Food for thought. Think I ain't lying to you. These other suckers out here lying to you. Food for thought. Think I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying to you. Food for thought. Think I ain't lying to you. These other niggas out here lying to you. Hold me accountable for these lines and these rhymes quoted. Cause kids listening to this music and they dying over it. Just like the alchemist, I waited on this omen. Elements and components. Blessed to be in the number. I ain't talking times through Romans. Junior just handed off and I run it like Teddy Coleman. Business meetings that Rick Irwin's going over the earnings. If you can't learn from your mistakes, then that's concerning. This food for thought is really my ghetto sermon. Hanging with my dog, Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Give a fuck about gun permits. If you try, you gon' burn me. What's on the menu? Tell me when it's my turn again. Plus I ain't lying to you. Now here we go again. Food for thought. Think I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying to you. Food for thought. Think I ain't lying to you. These other suckers out here lying to you. What's on the menu? Food for thought. Think I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying to you. Food for thought. Think I ain't lying to you. These other niggas out here lying to you. What's on the
Before that plays again. Okay. I'm gonna act like I've done this before. Wait a minute, that's kind of loud. Probably got a little echo. We're gonna turn it down. Just want to be able to hear my soundboard. Yes, my name is Air Jordan. This is
nigga bum.
This is the greatest show you've ever seen in your life. I got the mics back out. I got homies with me. What's up? What's the deal? I can't really see the chat because I only got that's not good. That's just not good. Wait a minute. Let me be professional about this. Okay, Galaxy is on vibrate. Yeah. What was I saying? Nico? I forgot.
I don't know, bro. You was just talking your talk, bro.
Yeah, I think I was introducing this show, doing whatever that is.
Doing what you do, bro.
Yeah, what's up? Oh snap, the chat is jumping. What's up, Cuzzo in the chat?
You gotta start being a bully online, fam.
I am. I'm the villain. I'm in my villain era. I'm currently in my villain era.
What does that consist of, though, bro? I need to know.
Okay, so this idea of being the villain, it was spawned during the Kendrick and Drake thing.
Okay.
The whole thing of it. What I've noticed is when I start big popping it online, I ruffle feathers. And I know that people actually tune into me.
Okay.
even though it may not be reflected in the numbers and views, my takes stretch further.
Okay.
Right? So the idea came to basically just troll the world. So every time Kendrick would do something, I'd be the loudest person.
Yeah, I know.
Because being the Kendrick fan in this moment is almost unfair.
Why?
Because everybody watched Drake win for so long and essentially cut out all his competition. Like, he reigned supreme for so long that when Kendrick started doing what he's doing to him and, like, essentially, like, just leaving a pile of dookie from Compton to Toronto to wherever, it's just, it hurts. It hurts people.
I don't know why. I feel like, the analogy I use is the popular dude was the popular dude for a long time, and then the not so popular guy
but can
punched
we
the
count,
popular
can we
dude
count
in the
him
face.
as not so popular though?
I'm just saying, when it comes to Drake, yes, because Drake is global.
Kendrick is too.
Yeah, in a way. He's just not as, you know what I mean? He's just not as global as
He doesn't do techno albums.
Hey, nigga, boom. Honestly, Nevermind was cool, but anyway, we not here for this.
You didn't like that. You didn't like that album.
We not here for this.
You
I'm
didn't
just
like
saying,
that album, Nico.
The not so popular dude punched a popular dude in the face because he's being a dickhead, and then now everybody in the school likes the not so popular guy. The only problem is, in this case, the popular guy is not gonna go away, and the people that like the not so popular dude right now.
Wait, what do you mean the
him
popular
right now,
guy isn't going to go away?
Drake ain't gonna go away. He ain't gonna go away. He's not gonna go away. People want him to be dead, but he ain't gonna go away, bro.
I think he will.
Nah.
A part of me feels like this was his way to retire. I'm going to tell you why. When he did the Yachty interview, he spoke about what's the word he used? A soft exit.
Yeah.
Right? So, what better way to have a soft exit than to get your head knocked off?
Yeah, but
like, really get your get your wig split.
Nah.
It's the worst beating in hip hop history.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
What's a more what's the word I'm looking for?
Ja Rule still is living. Like,
but the Ja Rule,
that was worse.
I can't say that.
That was worse. The nigga was the hottest nigga on the planet. Pause. Like, he was everything.
I'm willing.
He was everything.
But that was Drake.
But he ain't go away. He just dropped the album.
I tell you why it's worse. I tell you why it's worse. Because Drake was putting up LeBron numbers.
He still is
for the better part of 15 years.
Yeah.
Right? Ja Rule's run was essentially 99 to 50 Cent.
Sure, yeah.
So 99 to
04,
03.
05.
Clap Back is the last good Ja Rule song.
It is crazy.
Clap Back is hard. I don't care what nobody say. Clap Back is
I'm just saying, man.
We gonna clap back. Let's take him to war now. Like, that shit is a bop. And we was like, fuck you, nigga. Sit down.
Yeah, that was crazy. But I'm just saying, man.
So 15 years versus 4 or 5. Come on.
Hey, man. Even during the beef, he was still the #1 streaming hip hop artist every month, there and after.
True.
It happened. Like,
true. But
he ain't gonna
look
die
at
easily.
the entire Kendrick Lamar Drake battle is set off of one focal point: the culture.
Yeah.
This
I
culture
guess.
likes who they like. We like who we like when we like them. We're fickle fucking people, so we'll flip on a nigga.
Oh yeah, this definitely happened.
We'll flip on a nigga.
The whole beef showed that.
That's what I'm saying.
The whole
What's
6-7 months.
Shout outs to Mo in the chat. Let me read this up real quick. JJ, we're going to have to stop this for real. No, Mo, we can't.
We gonna move past it, Mo.
Can't.
I just
It's the villain arc. It's tied to my come on. Look at this guy. Right? This is who Drake thought he was. This is who he thought he was.
Nah, I feel like he more KD than anything else.
Who, Drake?
Yeah.
Nah, he got more chips than KD.
That's true.
He got more chips than KD.
He's just
If Hove is Michael Jordan,
then Drake Bron. Gotta be.
Drake would be Bron, right?
Yeah.
So who's the thorn in Bron's side? Who would that be? Because then that would essentially be the analogy to who Kendrick Lamar is. Because I do feel like Kobe is Wayne. I have to give Wayne that credit. I feel like Kobe is Wayne.
I see where we're going with this. I don't know who Kendrick is really. I don't.
Talk to that nigga Neko, please.
Neko
can't talk me out of this, man.
I can't, Mo.
Nobody can talk me off of this ledge. Like, this is...
Nah, I don't want you to come
This
off
is the hill
ledge.
I'll down.
I don't want you to come off the ledge. I want you to be exactly who you are.
All right, so since we're here, since this is hip-hop nerd talk, come on. If I told you I feel like at this point in Kendrick Lamar's career that I could call him the greatest rapper of all time, what do you say to that?
The greatest rapper of all time?
The greatest rapper of all time. I can make this
Hove
argument.
exists.
Hove does, but Hove didn't grace the stage. And
No.
Hove hasn't taken the stances that Kendrick Lamar has. And you're talking to Jay-Z's #1 fan.
What kind of stance are you talking about, though?
The ability to be what am I looking for? Unapologetically black. I don't think Hove has reached that unapologetically black portion of his life.
What?
Yeah, I can't. I don't think so.
Why? Because Hove wasn't rapping like Nas and like all full on black excellence. It was just black excellence throughout certain albums and shit.
I think for Hove, his natural selfishness didn't allow him to be, let's say, like a Gucci man, right?
Which we're going to talk about later.
Right?
Too.
His natural selfishness didn't allow him to be a person to just, whenever I see an artist, I take them in, I help them as much as I can. If they got to move on from me, they got to move on from me. But if they can stick with me, then I'm going to help them out. But even if they not with me, I'm still going to help them out. Hove has always been one of those people to where when he grab onto somebody, he keep them. And when he don't fuck with them or don't need them, he push them the fuck off.
I give you that because that's been kind of my gripe with Hove. But I don't know, man. Hove did a lot for this genre and this culture.
He has.
Like, he is...
But I think I might be the first person to be such a Hove fan to be at this point now, seeing everything that I've done Kendrick Lamar do. I might have to put him up there.
I don't think Kendrick is
the
greatest.
The man.
I don't think Kendrick is the greatest rapper of all time. I don't think so.
I can't 100% say it, but I could make an argument for him.
Sure, like you can make an argument for anything, but I don't know, fam. I don't think he's
like, how many rappers at their peak of success, right? Because essentially this is Kendrick's. This is the climax.
Oh, this is definitely his peak,
right?
now.
And I don't think he's done climbing. I think there's still a million miles to go for him.
I don't think so.
Right? Especially if he gets this performance or he's just a part of the Olympics coming off of everything that he just did in 24. I do feel like I've never seen an artist in their heyday other than, let's say, a Gucci Man, right? Other than, let's say, a Gucci Man.
All right.
To be able to put on an entire section. Like, L.A. now is the hotbed for hip-hop.
At this moment, but it's only it's not like how when Atlanta took it or when New York had it. Essentially, it's not like that. I think this shit is like. I think this shit is going to die down. Like it's going to, because I don't think like even like let's say the LA artist that he just put on GNX,
36.
the one
Lazy Chike.
the one person that I feel like could actually get somewhere in all of this is AZ. Other than that, who?
Why? Explain. Put me on. Come on.
Because every verse you ever heard from him on any of their stuff, because he's been on a bunch of TDE stuff.
Yeah.
Cooked.
He did Blue Lips and GNX in the same year.
Cooked.
Even the song he got with Diddy's son and Young Miami is a
Cooked.
banger.
If he can figure, I know he got that like 2 times out right now.
Nigga, what?
That's what I'm saying.
What?
If he could, he just got to catch the wave and then make it his own, like, and make it permanent. But I don't see that happening for any other person, unless they like established artists. Like you got Larry June is always gonna put something out, cause that's just how he does. Like he always
Yeah, but Larry is a West Coast currency,
sure.
so he'll stay
He's always
in
gonna
a
be,
specific
He's
pocket.
always gonna be cool.
Right. Wally the Sensei.
I don't know, man.
Wally the Sensei. Now the rumor is that he's signed to Cactus Jack.
Okay.
My brain is telling me that he might be signed to Free Bands. Cause every video Future's in, if you look to that man's back left shoulder, is Wally the Sensei.
Hey, man. I'm just saying. I hope it's not the peak because of him dissing the nigga, and then.
No, that was just
Because then the bubble pops, and then once the bubble pop, then what? Because we gotta remember, it's not like the nigga like make albums all the time. Like he don't drop like artists like when we was growing up. They're gonna drop either once a year or once every 2 years. It's not gonna be longer than that. I mean, between Mr. Morale and Damn, it was 5 years. Nigga was chilling. Had a couple kids, you know what I mean? Like living his fucking life. And then he put out Mr. Morale, which I know this is his moment right now. But if we keep it in the beam, I love the album. Not many people like the album.
Which album?
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
I don't know why they don't like it.
But when it came out, it was like, fam, I'm not trying to hear this therapy shit. Like, that was what was being said.
That's out of pocket, though.
Of course, but that's what was being said. Like, we gotta, when we have these conversations about these artists and when something happens and the arrow shoots up, what happens when the bubble pops? And then now it goes back to the reality of K-Dot making music. Like making the music that he want to make. Not angry music.
GNX.
But it was still a bite to it. You know what I mean? Like you can listen to that album and even though he not talking about a nigga, it still feel like he talking about a nigga. I'm talking about when he get past all this, when he
Not
do this
just
tour.
one nigga, I'm talking to two of them. I'm talking to the two people that y'all keep saying are better rappers than me. I don't like that, and I want to take these hoe ass niggas out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep putting the foot on y'all necks, and I'm gonna keep doing it in such a creative way that my son is in here and rapping every lyric to every song.
When it gets past this point, this is my thing.
Come on.
When it gets past the point of all of that, right? Because he's not gonna rap about these niggas forever.
He might.
He ain't gonna rap about
They
these
say
niggas
that
forever.
nigga petty.
Fine. If he rap about these niggas forever,
Hove.
he's gonna lose.
Hove is petty like that. Hove is still sneak dissing niggas.
I don't know why at his big old age. Let it go.
Nah, I said I'm still catching disses. And I called a nigga and we just laugh about it.
I mean, Man, he can't keep rapping about this shit forever. I'm just saying, when he goes past this shit and the next album comes out and it's about God in a creative way, like he been rapping about the last 3 albums minus GNX.
It ain't always been God. It's been a. See, the thing I think most people miss about the Kendrick albums is he's teetering that line to where it's light and dark. So you'll get songs of light, like, you know, I'm blessed, I'm this, that, and the third. Like in Damn, it's he's speaking from the sense and listening to his uncle or cousin who's a Hebrew Israelite, and they're speaking about the curse and all that shit.
Yeah.
But then like on blah 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 To Pimp a Butterfly, the evils of Lucy all around me.
Yeah, his albums has been loosely creatively about God.
Winton in the chat, what's good, Winton?
You know, and that's fine. I'm just saying, like, when the bubble pop and he get back to rapping how he raps and making albums, not even rapping like he raps. I mean, like, just making albums like he make, because when he makes an album, he's making art. You know?
True.
So it's like when he gets back to that, and it's not aimed towards nobody, because how I felt at times during all this shit in the last however many months is niggas hate Drake more than they like Kendrick. So they was feeding into that part of it. Once they get old, like once this nigga, I'm telling you, once this nigga put out a fire ass art album, like he been doing his whole career, niggas is like you said,
but
niggas is fickle.
I don't think he's in that place right now.
And
I don't think he'll get back to that, because I've given you the art.
I hope he does.
Let's have fun.
I hope he does.
But while I'm having fun, I do songs like Reincarnated. I flip my favorite Pac songs. I do songs like Luther. And the door was open. The homie is coming through. We are
the
live.
Man, the myth, the legend.
Look at him. Come on in. Come on in, Trap. I need some ice.
That's how you know he a sports guy. He looked at the TV, saw the score, and went, ugh, this is awful. This is awful.